coming up on Sunday, January 14th from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. at West Bloomfield Middle School. It is a milestone event for United We Walk, celebrating the life and legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. in the Greater West Bloomfield area, throughout our region, our state, our country, and around the world. Joining us to talk about the 30th celebration of the United We Walk event in the West Bloomfield School District is adult co-chair of the United We Walk Committee, Jennifere Graham. Jennifere, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you, Tyler, for having me.
Yeah, glad to have you on to talk about this because it's an important event. It's a really fan favorite event across the community every single year that brings every corner of our 4 communities in the Greater West Bloomfield area and all the communities that are involved in the West Bloomfield School District together. So for those that aren't familiar, maybe they're new to the town or they haven't really been involved in our communities in past years, what is United We Walk and how does it bring this community together?
Well, United We Walk is a committee comprised of community members, school district staff members, and students within our school districts that actually promote celebrating the life and legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and all that he represented in terms of unity, peace, and just celebrating diversity. So we have the pleasure, privilege, and opportunity to celebrate our 30th event this upcoming January. So we are super excited.
Yeah, and it's the 30th event of United We Walk. The first formal event was established in 1995, but this celebration has spanned the years, even through the COVID-19 pandemic, evolving over the years, expanding over the years, and every single year has a different theme. This year's theme, the 30th celebration's theme, is "The King in Me." We walk in unity, equality, and community. So that's the theme for the 30th event, but how does that theme apply to what's going to be enacted in the United We Walk event this year and all the other activities that celebrate Dr. King's legacy in 2024?
Well, Tyler, we're taking that theme and focusing on how are we living Dr. King's dream each and every day. And we are using this opportunity to bring the community together to engage in several activities for the day. We are going to have an actual program which includes representation from our elementary, middle, and high school students, in addition to recognizing and celebrating all of the amazing things that promote unity within our community. After we have the short program, we are going to engage in a walk along Orchard Lake Road. We'll be on the sidewalk, and this will give the opportunity for the community to simulate the peaceful marches and walks that Dr. King himself participated in. We will then return back to the middle school where we'll engage in several community service projects. We have prepared distribution for the community to receive where we are accepting donations for various things from hygiene kit items to school supplies. And we'll have that opportunity while we are there at the event engaging in the community service projects to prepare hygiene kits, prepare school supply packages, and in addition to some arts and crafts activities we have planned for the community. So we invite everyone of all ages, entire families, tell your friends. We'd love to have you here with us to celebrate this special occasion.
We're joined by Jennifere Graham, adult co-chair for the 2024 United We Walk Committee's leadership team. And Jennifere, you mentioned earlier on that the United We Walk Committee is a partnership between both adults and kids in the West Bloomfield School District to put this event on each and every year. You have 5 students at West Bloomfield High School that are student co-chairs for this event. Talk about the student involvement in planning United We Walk each year and how that adds a different element of involvement from the school district in putting on this event that, of course, involves the entirety of the community, but also is a great learning experience for our kids and our elementary, middle, and high school level.
Absolutely. We feel that having our student co-chairs participate in actually sharing information at various meetings, including school board meetings, even going out into our elementary schools to promote the event, is a way to show leadership skills, public speaking skills, but more importantly, their vital role in continuing the dream that Dr. King actually did set forth and share with us many years ago. So it's a great opportunity for the students to realize that they have the elements of leadership, scholarship, and the opportunity to impact their environment and community at any age, not just as an adult.
We're seeing on your screen on civiccentertv.com some pictures and some videos from last year and from past years as well from United We Walk
Yes.
events. This is the 30th event in the West Bloomfield School District. They've been recognizing Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day in the West Bloomfield School District since 1995 with a special event each and every year, or other projects that come involved each and every year, including during those COVID years where we couldn't get together and celebrate the occasion and recognize the occasion. And Jennifere, you've been involved on the leadership team for a number of years in United We Walk. How did those last few years, both with the COVID-19 pandemic preventing us from coming together and having to go to a virtual ceremony, and then coming back out of it these last couple of years and getting back together, how has that helped evolve United We Walk for this year and years into the future?
It has been very impactful for us to just actually refocus how we can still reach out to the community, engage the community, and bring the community together. When we had our virtual program a few years ago, we were still able to share the message of Dr. King in a creative platform that was very different from what we had done in years past. And people were very, very surprised and thankful for the opportunity to still continue the focus of unity within the community. That is so important to actually set that path for our students, our families, as well as anyone that does have any role within the Greater West Bloomfield area. So we feel we did our very best to help continue and celebrate the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
You can find more information about how you can get involved in United We Walk, including participating on Sunday, January 14th from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. at West Bloomfield Middle School by visiting wbsd.org. That is the West Bloomfield School District's main website, wbsd.org. And if you scroll over the community tab in the bottom right corner of that drop-down list is United We Walk. Gives you all the information, a look back at the history of these events over the past several decades, and 30 events proper coming up this year for United We Walk. And Jennifere, as we talk about that element, it's the 30th event, not the 30th year, but the 30th event that we've celebrated United We Walk in the West Bloomfield School District. Are there any special plans for commemorating the storied history of this event in our community while also continuing to commemorate, of course, the dream of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.?
Absolutely. What we do want to do, we want to personally invite anyone that has ever participated in any facet of United We Walk over this 30 event history to please engage with us. We have a special keynote speaker, Dr. J. Marks, who is a phenomenal speaker to focus on the opportunity of our theme, the King in each one of us. So we actually personally want to extend a personal invitation to students, staff, families, anyone affiliated with the Greater West Bloomfield community to please come out, celebrate with us as we continue to strive each day to keep Dr. King's dream alive.
We're joined by Jennifere Graham, one of the adult co-chairs for the United We Walk committee as they get ready for their 30th annual event coming up on Sunday, January 14th from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. at West Bloomfield Middle School. You can participate and learn more information on the Facebook page of the West Bloomfield School District at West Bloomfield Schools and on their website at wbsd.org. And also stay tuned with us here on Civic Center TV and on our website on civiccentertv.com for continued coverage of United We Walk leading up to the event, the day of the event, and well afterwards as well to keep up with this effort all throughout the year. And Jennifere, as we wrap up, and I mentioned keeping up with this effort all throughout the year. In years past, the United We Walk Committee has really expanded from creating a special day to celebrate and recognize the life and legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. to recognizing that life and that legacy throughout the year with service projects and other events. How can people get involved in those throughout the year, and what other things do happen besides on the Martin Luther King Jr. Day weekend that get people involved in United We Walk in the West Bloomfield School District?
We have lots of activities. We've included participation with the Juneteenth activities that take place, in addition to having book clubs where we actually invite the community to engage in the discussion about the things that relate towards that unity, diversity, and celebrating our diversity. In addition, we actually participate in the family fun night that takes place with our school district.
Jennifere, before we let you go, as people participate in this event, they're coming from all different corners of the community in West Bloomfield, Keagle Harbor, Orchard Lake Village, Sylvan Lake, neighboring communities with families participating through a school of choice, or just wanting to dedicate a day to celebrating the life and the legacy and the impact of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Whether they're participating in the walk, by observing or participating in the event or in the service projects, when people leave this 30th United We Walk, what do you hope that they take away from their participation?
Our goal is with this 30th event to actually help everyone realize that each one of us has a personal responsibility and opportunity every single day to set forth the dream of bringing everyone together, working collectively towards common goals, and celebrating who we are as individuals. So it's a great opportunity to do so.
You can celebrate with Jennifere and the team from the United We Walk Committee and the West Bloomfield School District Sunday, January 14th from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. at West Bloomfield Middle School on Orchard Lake Road, just in between Walnut Lake Road and Maple Road in West Bloomfield Township. Jennifere, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Tyler.
More information can also be found on wbsd.org, as well as on the Facebook page of the West Bloomfield School District at West Bloomfield Schools on Facebook.com.